Hey everybody, welcome back to the video. So today Raw I just finished like 10 minutes ago, so I'm doing the review for it because I haven't filmed the video for today. So, first of all, I had no idea what this video was gonna be about. So thankfully, I came back late. So, yeah, we're doing the Raw review right now. So I'm gonna be going over all the matches and segments. I'm gonna rank all them and give the full show running at the end of it. So, yeah, my fresh Raw thoughts. So yeah, I just finished the show like literally 10 minutes ago. So Jey Uso versus Jey Uso and Paul Heyman, their segment was the first one on the show. Honestly, that was pretty unexpected. I didn't expect Jey to cut a good promo out of it as well. Jey came out to address Logan Paul, then Paul Heyman came out. So then the entire direction just shifted from Logan Paul. Thank God, switched from Logan Paul to Seth Rollins, and yeah, it worked out pretty well. Trying to assert their dominance with a new faction. So, yeah, we delivered a pretty good segment and a Paul Heyman crash out. So, yeah, pretty cool there. 4 out of 5 to start off the night. So, next up was Penta versus JD McDonough. They put on a pretty fun match, in my opinion. JD McDonough is very underrated. So, yeah, pretty cool to see. Pretty cool match to see there. And, I mean, yeah, I wish they would give him more opportunities to have, like, regular matches during the show. Like, last year, I remember Ricochet versus JD. That match was amazing. Wow. This match was pretty good. It was pretty fun to watch. So, yeah, I'm going to give it a 3.6 out of 5. This is pretty fun. Next up was Austin Theory versus Sheamus. It was a good match. It was cool to see Sheamus back. But I just wish they would just execute something with Waller and Theory because I just really haven't cared about it. So, yeah, Sheamus got the win. Who's surprised? It was a good match too. I'm gonna give it a 3.3 out of 5. But like, come on, do something, please. Next up was Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria's segment. It was honestly like much better than last week's segment. Last week was terrible. This week was great, honestly. Lyra cutting the best promo of her career at this point. I'm convinced it was. And Becky Lynch making some good points. She's like, in my opinion, she is looking like Kevin Owens, like how Kevin Owens did in that Cody Rhodes feud. So yeah, I think it's a pretty cool rehash of that kind of. I'm going to give it a 3.8 out of 5. It was honestly a lot better of a segment than I thought it was going to be. So, yeah, props to Lyra, too. Pretty good promo by her. Next up was Roxanne Perez versus Io Sky in a really, really fun match. And although I wish the match would have been a little bit better, it was picking up a lot more. It was like, what's it called? How do I say this? The match was picking up even more steam. And then they were just trading roll-ups. I just hate that Io pinned her like that. I mean, it protects her, I guess. But she's been losing on and off. I'm tired of that. I really wish she could get a win at some point. But it was still a really fun match, in my opinion. I'm going to go to 3.8 out of 5. So, yeah. Otis versus Rusev wasn't anything crazy. Rusev just asserted his dominance by just killing Otis and Tozawa. I'm going to give the match a 3.1 out of 5. It was kind of good, but yeah, it didn't move me. So, yeah. This segment, though, it did. Because McAfee segment, I said before I hated last week's segment with McAfee. But this week, honestly, my mind was changed about that because he can cut a promo. He really could cut a promo. He basically kind of cooked Gunther, in my opinion. He kind of did. I just hope Gunther squashed him, though, because Gunther's way too good to be facing someone like Pat McAfee for, like, over 10 minutes. Like, I hope they add a 6th match, first of all, because it's literally dimming my hope that this is going to be a squash match because there's only 5 matches. I hope they add a 6th at some point, or maybe after this show, or I don't even know. I just don't know how this will go. I need Gunther to squash him because I don't want Gunther's credibility to go even more down. But that segment was great. I'm gonna give it a 3.7 out of 5. It was great. And then there's the main event, the World Heavyweight Championship match between Seth Rollins and Jey Uso. I missed the first World Heavyweight title match they had like back in December of 2023. I'm glad I missed this one. This was a really fun match in my opinion. It was so many close calls as well. Good moves by Jey Uso, which I never thought I would be saying. You had interferences as well. You had Seth Rollins come out, Braun Breaker interfered. I'm sorry, Sami Zayn come out, Braun Breaker interfered. And then after that, Jey was about to get a win. He did not win. Another near fall, by the way. And then out comes CM Punk causing a no contest, officially ending the show. I'm going to give the match a 3.6 out of 5. I found it to be really, really fun. So, yeah. So there are the rankings on the screen. You can see that. Honestly, I thought this episode of Raw was really well done. Pretty well paced as well. Like, it really felt really well paced in my opinion. Everything felt good. The lowest point of the night is basically Otis versus Rusev because I really wasn't moved by that, but it was still decent, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna give the show a 4.2 out of 5. Thank you all for watching and have a great night. Goodbye.